Hi everyone. I just wanted to congratulate you on making it this far in our health and fitness journey for October. You guys are all doing such an amazing job and you guys inspire me on a daily basis. I also wanted to touch base with everyone and let you guys know why I became a Beachbody coach and tell you a little bit more about my personal story. So I was a college athlete. I swam my whole life. I got recruited to go to Pepperdine for swimming. My freshman year of college, I broke my knee. I had no idea how to eat correctly. As a swimmer, you can literally eat everything plus the kitchen sink and lose weight. Calories do not matter. And so I had that mindset for 20 years. 20 years, that was my mindset. That's just how I grew up. I didn't have to think about portion control. And I kept that mindset when I wasn't swimming, and I ended up gaining close to 50 pounds. By my senior year in college, I was just so uncomfortable. I started out with P90X, but there was just that lack of accountability, and I was just doing it on my own. I did lose about 25 pounds or so on my own, which was great. Something to be proud of. And then I just couldn't get the weight off. I'd lose a few pounds here and there, and I'd gain it back. And in the midst of all this, I'd started really recognizing that I had a binge eating disorder. I would go on long runs to punish myself or to make up for the fact that I went out and binge ate the night before. I would suffocate my emotions by numbing them with food to the point where I felt like I was physically going to throw up. I hate puking. I've never been a bulimic, but I hate puking, and that feeling where you just have to lay after dinner after the Thanksgiving table. I felt that all the time. And then I would restrict and all this stuff. And it's not to say that running 10 miles isn't a bad thing, but I was using it as punishment. And now I know, and I do enjoy running, that I can go and run for 10 miles. And now I know how to properly fuel my body. So that's a little bit on that. I got introduced to Beachbody programs through my coach about a year and a half ago, and I started doing them. I was dabbling in and out of them. I wasn't seeing great results, and then I thought the shakes were too expensive, and I quit drinking them. And I told her, and she's like, "That's fine." Then for that month, I noticed a huge difference in my energy levels, how I was feeling. I was having more cravings. I was eating like crap again. I had no support. And so I quickly restarted and I started going through the programs again. And then she's like, "Would you ever be interested in signing up as a coach?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've always wanted to coach, like as an athlete, da da da." So I signed up. And then I completely ignored it. I froze. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm overweight. I don't have healthiest eating habits. I have this huge binge eating disorder that I haven't been working through. And so I shied away from it for a couple of months, I think about 3 months. And then come the turn of the year, last January, I work as an ER nurse, if you guys don't know, and we used to get extra pay for picking up overtime shifts. And I am supporting my husband through school right now, and I needed more income. And I needed to work on my health and fitness. Like, it was bad, guys. It was really bad. I just had the worst mindset in the world. And I called her up and I was like, "What do you do as a coach? Because I need to do it. Like, I need this financially, I need this emotionally, and I need this mentally and physically." And so she told me, she's like, "You need to commit to a program." I committed to 21-day Fix Extreme. I did it probably almost to the T, like 95%. I ended up losing 13 pounds in 21 days. Felt amazing, felt great. I was on fire. I had this great transformational photo, and I wanted to pay it forward because I know these products work and I know this community rocks my socks. And so I started coaching and I started earning an income, and I started out very small. I started out with the goal of being like, I want to help one person. If I've helped one person, I've made a difference. And then I started off with the financial aspect of being like, I want to be able to pay for my Shakeology and want to have it for free. And then it came to the fact where, oh, I want to be able to pay for our trip that we're taking this weekend. And then it was like, I want to help pay for our wedding. And it just kind of snowballed that effect. And I just love this community so much that I want to share this passion with everyone I meet. And I do. And people might get turned off by it, and that's totally fine. But health and fitness is so critical to your life. I see it in the ER all the time. People that do not take care of their bodies, and they're in the ER for conditions that they are completely 100% preventable, and now they can't even live their lives because they're bedbound, or they can't walk more than a few feet with being short of breath. So that's kind of a little bit about my story. I wasn't intending for this video to be 5 minutes, so sorry about that.